Good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
No, ma'am.
Still not audible?
Yeah, now it's okay.
Yeah, so today's the solve with the session for week 4. You know, I'm presenting my screen.
Ma'am, can you speak bit louder?
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Yeah, my screen is visible now.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can join Pure. This is the password.
Ma'am, good evening.
Yeah, we do.
In this session, what we are going to do.
Sorry, your voice is not clear to me.
Am I audible? No.
You're audible, but your voice is stuck in.
I wanted to ask like what we are going to do in this session. Like we are going to do activity questions or what questions?
No, no, not activity. Some questions based on the topic of week 4. Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, so join fast and we will start. Okay, so this is your question number 1. So the CTF of the random variable x is given, okay, and you have to find the probability that x is less than or equal to 10. Okay, now solve this question.
Option B, ma'am.
Yeah, okay, but others no.
Ma'am, your voice is too low. Oh, actually, ma'am, there's no option for the response.
Okay, then you can submit your answer on chat.
Okay.
So do you all know that how to solve the question?
Sir, how I will join this? I sorry, I have joined late.
Okay, just type peer tech and you will see this code on the right hand side, AIGRTT. Okay, just enter this code and you will join.
Okay, okay, got it.
Yeah, is it done?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the answer? Okay, let's see the solution. So here it is asking the probability that x is less than or equal to 10, which is what? Which is the CDF at point 10, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and it is given, CDF is given to you. Okay, what you have to do, you just need to put the value of x here. Okay, here the CDF is given at a general point which is x. Okay, and you have to find at point 10. So just you have to simply put the value of x, which is 10, and this will be the answer, right? Okay, this is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just a second. Okay, I am restarting the. I think it's not working.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, so this is your new code. Okay, so please join this again. Yeah, so this is your question number two. So here you have to find the probability that x is lying between -2 to 4. Okay, x is greater than -2 and less than or equal to 4. And you have to follow the same CDF which is given in question number one. Okay.
Ma'am, how I can select the options? There is no answer were configured for the question.
Okay, you can leave the peer tech. Just write your answer in the chat box. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, is this the practice session or this is meant for like teaching?
No, this is the practice session. Open session has been done, right? So here we are
Fine.
solving the questions. Okay. Is it done?
Yes, ma'am. Option B, I guess.
Okay, so let's see the solution. So here what you have to find, that x is lying between minus 2 and taking value less than or equal to 4. Okay, so you know this formula, like fb minus fa, right?
Yes,
The
ma'am.
first step is clear how the first line is written.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so for x4 means CDF at point 4, so that you can find in the previous method, right? The CDF is given to you. What you have to do, you just need to put the value of x, which is 4. Okay, so you can find the CDF at point 4, right? So it will be 1 minus e to the power minus 7 into 4, right? Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and now we have to find CDF at point minus 2. Okay, and in the given CDF, you can see that here x is taking value greater than or equal to 0. Okay, and otherwise it is 0. Okay, so at point minus 2 it will be 0. This is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so here value of fx minus 2 will be 0. Okay, so this probability will be equal to 1 minus e to the power minus 28. Okay, so which is option number A. Okay, any doubt here?
No, ma'am.
No.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can I see the
Got doubt?
solution of question 1 once, please?
Sorry.
Ma'am, can I see the solution of question 1, please? I just missed out on that.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. We're done. Thank you so much.
Yeah, now is it clear?
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, after this solving session, can you please discuss assignment, activity question? I have
Okay, if you
doubt.
have any doubt, then we can discuss. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so is this question clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So now move on to the next question. So this is let x be a continuous random variable with the following PDF. Okay, so the PDF is given to you. You have to find the value of k. Is it done?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. So you have to find the value of k. So you know what is the
3 by
property
30.
of CDF? Okay. Yeah. So you have to integrate the PDF over the range of x. Okay. What is the range of x here?
0
It
to
is taking
1.
value from 0 to 1, right? So in 0 to 1, we will integrate the PDF and it should be equal to 1, right? This is the property of PDF.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now when you integrate it, the value of k will be 3 by 30. So do you all know how we integrate this function?
Yes, ma'am. This is a basic function.
Okay, everyone knows it? Or anyone have any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No.
Okay. The value of k will be 3 by 30.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so the next question is, so here you have to find the probability that x is uh, taking value between 0 to 1 by 2. Okay. And the PDF is this. Okay, you have to use this PDF and you have to calculate this probability.
Ma'am, can you show the PDF again? Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, it's done.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
49 by 104.
So what you have to do here, you just need to integrate the PDF over the given range, which is 0 to 1 by 2 here, right? And value of k we have find out, which
3
was
by
3 by
30.
30. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So we have put the value of k and then we have integrated it. Okay. So x square will be x cubed by 3. Okay. And 4 will be 4x. And then we will put the limits. Okay. And this probability will be 49 by 104. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Any doubt?
Yes, ma'am.
No.
Yeah. So this is your next question. So let x be a continuous random variable with PDF. Then you have to find this conditional probability. So x is less than or equal to 1 by 2, given that x is greater than 1 by 4.
Ma'am, most of the people have done the question, so you should disclose the answer now.
So this is the conditional probability, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what you have to do here, so it will be like x is less than equal to 1 by 2 and greater than 1 by 4. Okay. So x will be taking value 1 by 2 minimum, and the maximum it is going up to, sorry, minimum it is taking 1 by 4, and maximum it is going up to 1 by 2.
1 by 2.
Right. So you have to integrate in this limit. Okay. Similarly for the denominator part, so minimum is 1 by 4. Okay, and maximum here you can see the maximum value that x is taking is 1 here, right? So the upper limit of the integral
Yes,
will
ma'am.
be 1. Okay, so now you have to integrate it. Okay, so the answer will be 7 by 6.
1 by 9.
Okay, yeah. Any doubt in this?
Ma'am, once can explain, ma'am. Once can explain.
Okay. So see here what is given. The probability x is less than or equal to 1 by 2. Okay. And x is greater than 1 by 4. So how you can write it? Okay. Let me solve it. So you can write it like this also. That probability. x is less than 1 by 4, okay, and it is less than 1 by 2. It is less than or equal to 1 by 4, okay. So we can write the numerator part like this. Now what you have to do, you have to integrate. Lower limit will be 1 by 4, upper limit will be 1 by 2, okay, fx dx, right? And what is your fx? It is 3x square, right? So fx is 3x square, right? Now it's clear. Is it clear now?
Yes, ma'am. Now it's clear.
Okay, so it will be 1 by 4 to 1 by 2, 3x square dx, and divide me. So it will be probability x is greater than 1 by 4.
1 by 4 to 1.
Right? So 1 by 4 to 1, and this is your PDF. You have to integrate it. Okay.
Just calculation.
Integrate it, and the answer will be, yeah, just a simple calculation, and you will be getting the answer. Okay. Now the next question is, so the CDF of a random variable x is given. You have to find the probability at x is equal to 0. Is it done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah. What's the answer?
1 by 4.
1 by 4.
Okay. So everyone know how the answer is 1 by 4?
Madam, just want to confirm that the probability at x equal to 1 will be 0, right?
So
So
see,
apart
here
from,
you can see.
yeah, apart from 0, 2 and 4, everywhere else it will be 0. Everywhere else it will be 0, yeah.
So you have to see that this PDF, is of a discrete random variable. It is not continuous. If it is continuous, then then the probability at a point will be zero, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, but madam, at
Okay.
x equal to 1, there won't be any jump, right? So the probability will be 0.
Yeah, for x is
X,
equal to 1, it will be 0.
yeah. So apart from 0, 2, and 4, where there are jumps, everywhere else it will be 0.
Yeah.
Between the interval
So here
is zero.
the random variable x is taking value 0, 2, and 4. Okay. So at those points we will be getting the probabilities. Elsewhere it will be 0. Okay. So here you have
Yes,
to find
ma'am.
the probability at point 0. So how will you find it? So we are given the CDF. Okay. So okay. Just so suppose CDF at point 0. How you can write it like probability x is less than or equal to 0. Right? This is the formula of CDF. We can also write it like this: probability x is less than 0 plus probability x is equal to 0, right? And x is less than
Yes,
0
ma'am.
is 0. Okay, it will be 0.
Plus 1/4.
Okay, and CDF at point 0 is given to you as 1 by 4, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so here you can see the CDF at point 0 is 1 by 4, right? Okay, so from here you can find the probability at point 0. Okay, so probability at 0 will be 1 by 4. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now the next question is you have to find the probability at point 2. Okay, this is also very simple. Someone has raised the hand. Do you have any doubt?
Ma'am, the answer is 1/4.
Okay, so everyone have solved it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so answer will be 1 by 4, right? Okay, how was it?
Yes.
So, so CDF at point 2, which means f of 2. Okay, so we can write it like probability right? Probability that x is less than or equal to 2. Further, we can write it like x is less than 2 plus probability x is equal to 2, right? And
Yes,
probability
ma'am.
x is less than 2, which is 1 by 4. Okay, right? From the given CDF, you can find this.
Hmm.
Okay, and CDF at point 2, it is given as
1
1
by
by 2,
1/2.
right? So from here, you can find the probability at point 2.
We have to subtract
Okay, yeah, it will be 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4, which will be 1 by 4. Okay,
4. It's clear, ma'am.
yeah, okay. So the next question. So the test score of the statistics portion in the qualifier exam are normally distributed with a mean score of 46. If the standard deviation of the score is 15, then find the approximately how many percent of the scores are between 16 and 61. Okay, and you can use this values of a standard normal variable. Okay, now solve it. Is it done? Yeah. Is it done now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How did you solve it? What have you done?
Using a
Okay. What you
standard
have to find here, like in terms
standard
of probability mathematically, what will you write?
probability x between 16 and 61.
Yes. So you have to find the probability that x is lying between 16 to 61. Okay.
Yes,
Which is this, right?
yes,
Now
ma'am.
what we have done, so x is following here normal distribution, right? It is given to you that uh, test scores of
X
the
minus
statistics
mu by
portion in the
sigma.
qualifier exam is, yeah, normally distributed. So we have converted into the standard normal, right?
Standard normal.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Right.
ma'am.
Okay. So it will be like z will be between -2 to 1. Okay. So it will be
Hmm.
f1 minus f at -2,
Minus
right?
2.
Yes, ma'am.
And these values are given to you. Okay. F
Yes.
minus 1 is 0.15866.
No, ma'am, 1.
Sorry, we have to find at 1. Okay, so at 1 it is this 0.84134.
0.84134.
Yes. Okay, and for -2 it is also given. Then it will be 8.8185859. Okay.
Hmm.
So from here you can see that 81.8% of the scores between 16 to
16
61.
and 61.
Okay, so any doubt in this question?
No, ma'am.
So this was your last question here. So if you have any doubt, then you can ask now.
Ma'am, would you please explain question 6b again?
Okay. Okay, so this is the question number 60. So what is given? So CDF is given to you, okay, and you have to find the probability at point 2. Okay, so let me first write the CDF. CDF is given as fx. Okay. So when x is less than 0, it is 0. When x is between it is 1 by 4. Okay. Now, if you plot the graph of the CDF here, okay, what it will be? So x is taking value 0. Okay, so suppose this is 0. Okay, this is your 2. This is your 4. Okay, so for x is equal to 0, it is 0, right? Okay, and when x is between 0 to 2, it is 1 by 4. Okay, suppose this is your 1 by 4. Okay, so this line, right? Okay, and when x is between 2 to 4, okay, so it is 1 by 2, right? It is 1 by 2. Okay, and when x is greater than or equal to 4, it is 1. So this is your suppose 1. Okay, now how do you find probability at a point from this figure? So probability at point 2 will be this jump, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so here it is 1 by 2. What it will be? 1 by 2 minus this is 1 by 4. Okay, so it will be 1 by 4. Okay, so from the graph you can also find, otherwise you can use the formula of CDF also. Okay, so what is the formula? So f of 2, what is f of 2? Probability that x is less than or equal to 2, right? So you can also write it like probability x is less than 2 plus probability x is equal to 2, right? And from the CDF which is given to you, so when x is less than 2, okay, CDF is 1 by 4, right? Okay, so I have put the value and CDF at point 2, okay, at point 2 it is 1 by 2, okay, when x is equal to 2, okay, so it is 1 by 2, right? Now I have put the value and from here you can find the value of probability at point 2, which will be 1 by 4, right?
Clear,
Now
ma'am.
is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, could you do for probability x equal to 4?
Yeah, for x is equal to 4, see. So x is equal to 4, it will be this jump,
Ah, yeah.
Ma'am, it will be half.
right? Okay, so what is it? 1 minus 1 by 2. Okay, so it will be 1 by 2.
So like we are not considering that 1 by 4 as well. X, like probability of x less than 4. Um,
What?
We are actually not concerned with less than 4. We are concerned with equal to 4.
no, yeah, equal to 4, but for that, like we use that now probability of x less than 4, less than equal to, and then minus less
So
than
see,
that.
the CDF which is given to you, what it is saying,
Even ma'am has done the same thing. Whatever you're saying, less than, it is
right?
included in that.
Here it is not equal to, but in this here it is equal to, right?
Ah, yeah, understood now, understood. I got it. I was not considering that lower limit. Okay.
Yeah, any other doubt?
No.
My private is 4.4.
Sorry, your voice is very low.
1 second. This is activity 4.4.
Activity 4.4.
Yeah,
Your
ma'am.
voice is still very low.
Ma'am, now? Ma'am, now am I audible? Ma'am, now am I audible? Ma'am, now am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Ma'am, I was asking if we can discuss activity 4.4.
But she lost a connection.
Okay.
Yeah, now. Yeah, now you can ask. There was a network issue.
Ma'am, can we discuss activity 4.4? Hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
I was asking.
Activity 4.4.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, just a second. Yeah, which question?
Ma'am, 7th and 8th.
7th and 8th.
Yeah.
Okay. So here the graph is given. Consider the following CDF of a random variable x to answer the question 6, 7, and 8. Okay. So here you have to, in question number 7, find the value of probability that x is between 0 and 2.5. Okay. So, which is, so from the graph you have to find it. Okay. So 0 is somewhere this point. Okay. And 2 will be here between, 2.5 will be here in between 2 to 3. Okay.
Ma'am, your screen is not been shared.
Oh, sorry. Just yeah. Now is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you have to basically find the probability in this region, like from 0 to 2, then 2 to 2.5. Okay. So first of all, what will you do to find the CDF? You have to find the equation of this line, right? Which is from -2 to 2. Is this thing clear? What is the
Yes, ma'am.
CDF between -2 to 2? It is this line. So you have to find the equation of this line. The hint is also given, like try to find the equation of lines. And how will you find the equation of line? Okay, so this point, what will be the coordinate for this point? My pointer is visible.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Okay,
minus 2
so
comma 0 comma 3.
sorry, for this point, what will be the coordinate?
Minus 2
Yes.
-2
comma 0
comma
comma 3.
0.3, right? Okay,
Ah,
and for
sorry,
this,
0.3.
yeah, okay, and for this point,
2
it will be 2
comma
comma,
0.5.
okay, it will be 2 comma 0.5. Okay, so first of all you have to find out the equation of this line. And you know how we find the equation of line when we know the coordinates of the points? So you are given the 2 points. So points are -2 comma 0.3. Okay, one point is this, and another point is 2 comma 0.5. Okay, so suppose this is your x1, this is your y1, this is your x2, and this is your y2. So first of all you need to find out the value, the equation of line. So the formula is something like y minus y1 divided by x minus x1, which is equal to y1 minus y2 divided by x1 minus, y2 minus y1. So y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Okay. Now you find the equation of line. Put the values and find the equation of line.
y minus 0.3 x plus 2 equal to 0.5
right? So I
minus.
have just put the values here. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it will be 4y minus 1.2 equal to 0.2 times x plus 0.4, right? So here you have to find the equation of line in the form of like y equals to mx plus c,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
So it will be 4y is equal to 0.2x plus 1.6. So y will be equal to 0.5x plus 0.4, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is the equation of this line. Okay. So this is your line which is from -2 to 2. Okay. So equation of this line is this. We have calculated it. Okay. Y equals to 5x, 0.5x plus point zero point
4.
0.4. Okay. Now we will find the equation of this line. Okay. Now find the equation of this line and tell me what will be the equation.
Ma'am, in the expression, last expression, it should be 0.05.
Yeah, sorry, it will be 0.05. Now find the equation of second line similarly. So what are the points here? So here points are minus, sorry, 2 comma 0.5. Okay, this point, and this point is 3 comma 1. Okay, now find the equation of this line. So this will be the equation, right? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we can write like CDF. So it is 0.05 plus zero point 0.4, 0.05, 0.05x plus 0.4. So it is when x is lying between -2 to 2, right? When x is lying between -2 to 2. Okay, and it is this. So 0.5x minus 0.5. Okay, and it is when x is lying between 2 to 3, right? See from the figuring, from 2 to 3. Okay, this thing is clear. So this line are representing you the
Yes, ma'am.
CDF between the certain range, right? Now what you have to find? The question is like, tell me the limits, like from where we have to find. What is the question? So we have to find from 0 to 2.5, right? Okay. So how we can write? We can write it like that: f at point 2.5 minus f at 0, right? Is this clear? Is this clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now see, 2.5 will lie in this range, in this interval, right? Is it clear? Is it clear or not? Yes or no? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible, right? Just
Ma'am,
say
I
yes or no.
can't see your screen where you are working.
My screen is not visible.
No, it's
No,
visible,
ma'am.
ma'am. No, it's visible.
Ma'am, visual, ma'am.
Visible, right?
No, we
But
can
no,
see only the
no, no.
activity question screen. We can't see
Yeah.
the.
I believe the
Now,
screen is freeze. Not yet now.
Ma'am, please try to minimize and
the screen
maximize.
again. Now is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this point is clear. So it will be f at 2.5 minus f at point 0, right? So 2.5 will lie in this interval. Okay. So the CDF at this point we can find by this equation, right? So you have to put the value of x as 2.5. Okay. So it will be 0.5 into 2.5 minus 0.5, right? Okay. And at point 0, so 0 will lie in this interval. Okay. So you have to put 0 here. Okay. So it will be 0.05 into 0 plus 0.4. Now solve it. Solve it and check the answer.
Yeah, ma'am, it's correct.
Okay, it's correct.
Yeah, ma'am.
What is the answer?
Ma'am, 0.35.
Okay. Now is it clear? Okay.
Ma'am,
Similarly, you
why
can
are
find.
we not considering probability 0 at 2.5? I mean, there is no jump at
Sorry.
2.5. At 2.5, there is no jump, ma'am. So why aren't we considering 0 probability?
See what I have done in this step. So first of all, you are you clear with this line? This line is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what I have done. So you have to find here the CDF at point 2.5, right? 2.5 will lie in this interval. This interval, right? 2.5. Is this
Yes, ma'am.
clear?
Yes.
Okay. So what it is saying that CDF at point which is lying between this. Okay, when it is less than x is greater than or equal to 2 and less than 3. Any point which is lying in this interval. So at that point, CDF is this. Okay, right? So you
Okay,
just
ma'am.
have to put the value of x in this equation.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Got it. Got it, ma'am. Got it.
Similarly, we have find it for 0 also. 0 will lie in this interval. So we have put 0 in this equation, right? Okay. And similarly, you can solve the question number 8 also, right? So probability x is greater than or equal to 1. So you can write it like 1 minus probability x is less than or equal to 1. Okay, which will be the CDF at point 1. Okay. Now is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, any other question? you have any other doubt, or should I end the session now?
Ma'am, in the last question, just now what we solved.
The activity question, right?
Yeah, ma'am, the activity question. Ma'am, if I go by this, if I say that f of 2.5 minus f of 2 minus f of 2 minus f of 0, because if we go by that line, equation of line, in both, in different region, the equation is different.
Okay,
So,
so in
should,
different reason, the equation is different. So we have find a different equation here, right?
correct, ma'am.
Okay, so
So
what's
when we
your
say
doubt
f,
here?
ma'am, the question is when you say f of 2.5, what you are considering is that from 0 to 2.5, the equation is same, but it isn't actually.
See what it is. So it is f of 2.5, which means CDF at point 2.5. Okay, so CDF for
Right, ma'am.
okay, CDF in
Ma'am,
this
when we say
interval,
CDF, basically it is sum of all PDFs, na, ma'am?
yeah, up to this point, sum of all these
Correct, ma'am.
probabilities, right?
Yes,
Okay, so we have find the CDF at this point. Okay, so you can see that
correct.
here in the question, 2.5 will lie in this interval, 2 to 3, right? 2 to 3, the
Yes,
CDF
ma'am.
is defined as by this line. You can see this line between 2
Uh,
to 3. Okay, so in this
Correct, ma'am.
interval, the value of CDF is defined by this equation, by this line. So we
Ma'am,
have to find the equation of this line.
ma'am, I was, okay, the equation, okay, this graph is for CDF, not for PDF.
Yeah, not PDF. This is for
Okay,
CDF. Okay,
okay,
so
ma'am,
these
okay.
lines are representing you the CDF. Okay, so we need to find the equation of this line. Okay, and when you
Yes, ma'am.
find out the equation of the line, okay, you can put the value of x in that equation.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so for that particular point, you will be getting the value of CDF.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am,
now by
got it.
using the formula, we have calculated it.
Yes, ma'am, got it.
Ma'am, question number 4.
Question number 4 of activity 4.4.
Yes.
So here also use the following information to answer the question 3, 4, and 5. The cumulative distribution function of a continuous random variable x is given. So this is the CDF given to you. Okay, so you have to find it for like x is greater than or equal to 3 and less than or equal to 0.5. So you can see that here when x is between -1 to 0, okay, it is defined by this. Or you can simply use the formula here, right? You don't need to do in this way. So see, it is -3 to 0.5. Okay, so you can write it like this. This is your question. Okay, so you can write it like this also. CDF at point 0.5 minus CDF at point -3. Right? This simply is clear. Okay, now you have to find the CDF at point 0.5 and at point -3. Okay, which is given to you in the question. Okay, so you can see that -3 will lie in this range. Sorry, x is sorry, first point is sorry, the points are 0.5 and -3. So see, -3 is less than -1. Okay, so for -3 the CDF will be 0. Okay, and 0.5 will lie in this range 0 to 1. Okay, so you have to put 0.5 in this third point, right? 1 minus x whole square divided by 2, right? Now is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so it is 1 minus 1 minus x. So x is here is 0.5 whole square divided by 2, and for minus 3 it is 0. Okay, now you just need to solve it. Okay. Yeah, now any other doubt? Okay, so if no one has doubt, then I am ending the session now. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you all for joining. Someone is asking activity question 4.5 question number 8. Activity 4.5 question number 8. This question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the question given is consider the following probability density function fx of a random variable x. So this is the PDF given to you. Okay. So first of all, you need to calculate the value of x. Okay. Then what you have to find in question number 8, find the value of CDF at point 0.5. CDF is what? Probability that x is less than or equal to 0.5. Okay. So you just need to integrate it. Okay. From 0 to 0.5. Right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. The lower limit is 0 and upper is given to you as 0.5. You have to integrate it from 0 to 0.5 fx dx. Fx is kx. So first of all, you need to find out the value of k. And how will you find the value of k?
Integration from 0 to 1.
Yes. So it will be equal to 1. Okay. So from there you can find the value of k. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, activity 4.6, question number 1.
Activity 4.6.
6, question number 1.
Question number 1. So here also you have to integrate the PDF over the range 1 to 5. Okay. So first of all, you need to find out the PDF for this distribution. Okay. So what will be the PDF here?
1 upon 4, 6 minus 2.
Yeah. Okay. So the PDF will be 1 by 4. So you have to integrate 1 by 4 over the range 1 to 5.
1 to 5.
Okay. Now any other doubt? Okay. So thank you all for joining. Now I am ending the session. Okay.